Enjoying the show? Show your support for the live stream and the people making the show. Buy a super chat or super sticker on YouTube directly. Select your donation and type your message to the world. And share. All donations go into directly funding new shows. Buy a super sticker or super chat now. Thank you. We believe mixed is the best for the sport, for the world. That's why we're making a global showcase, starting in Europe, made in Amsterdam. ULTI.TV. ULTI.net.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Right now,
he's gonna have to bid. Just a football.
Huge layout block, unbelievable stuff on the front corner of the end zone.
Maybe just that boost of energy they needed.
A huge swing pass and a great grab there from Spear.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Bichon picks up and they've got a short field. They've got another goal. It's tied up at 12. I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Can Lola Dam chase that one down? That is a score for Hartlinger Elferkel. Fantastic run by Julia Lutz.
we're on a mission to make Ultimate huge.
And we believe that that requires knocking down the paywall.
We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch, and we want them to go viral.
When you become a member, you enable us to improve our working relationships with tournament organisers, events and federations.
And you'll help us to produce live stories for Ultimate fans, and to generate new fans with our enhanced content.
We are a group of Ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts, and we want to bring you coverage on a more consistent basis. We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Ciao ragazzi, support the community.
Let's subscribe ULTI.TV. There's lots of the videos, posting, everything. Check it out. They are the best one. Woo!
If you want to grow Ultimate Sports, become a member of ULTI.TV.
Regardez ULTI.TV. Deviens un membre d'ULTI.TV et fais grandir ta communauté.
Top ULTI.TV, dale y roginquime Ultimate Vendromene.
Si quieres ayudar a ULTI.TV, puedes ser miembro de ULTI.TV.
Everyone, follow ULTI.TV on Instagram, on YouTube. They've got everything.
Best content.
Like their pictures if you love Frisbee, just do it.
We're counting on you.
Bli medlem på ULTI.TV.
Became member
of ULTI.TV.
Mamma mia.
Contribue au développement d'Ultimate avec ULTI.TV.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
We want to grow Ultimate.
we want to grow Ultimate. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We have our signature style 2-camera setup,
with thousands of hours of experience,
and our crew is globally dispersed to facilitate coverage everywhere around the world. We can also scale back our broadcast with just one elevated camera, or scale up with 2 fields, 2 cameras, and 2 commentators on each.
We work with local teams and we all have the same mission, to grow the sport and bring it to new people by providing live coverage and new stories.
Become a member today on our Patreon page.
And fund our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories, ideas and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Help us go electric, become a member.
The ultimate things in life are free, and we're keeping it that way. Subscribe to keep up with the latest games, tournaments, and community content. Share it with your team and friends, and drop a like to help spread Ultimate to more people. Spread the word, spread the love. ULTI.TV.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to day 2 of the European Ultimate Indoor Championships here in Lithuania. Continuing our action from the Open Division in PRIENAI. Second quarterfinal of the day. 2 more teams that we witnessed yesterday, Belgium and Poland. Belgium emerging as the winners of Pool D. That also had Lithuania, Slovakia and Austria. Started with a 17-5 win over the Austrians, a 17-8 win over Slovakia, and then a 17-13 win over Lithuania. For Poland, they were in the pool with Latvia, Ireland and Lithuania too. Started with that come-from-behind, sudden death 17-16 win over Ireland, and then another one, another 17-16 win, this time over Lithuania too. So if just 2 points had gone differently, they could have been bottom of the pool. But as it is, they won those games to finish second, and with the second place in the pool sewn up. Couldn't really muster much of a performance against Latvia, 17-7 final score. And that has put these 2 teams on a collision course here in the semi-final. There's the hooter for game start. Poland in the white shirts with the red shorts, matching their flag. It's a nice little bit of synergy. And it is all black for Belgium. Yesterday we saw Benjamin Zwarts had a rather nasty collision with the bleachers behind that right side end zone, as we're looking at it. He does it like he's good to go today, and that's a big boost for the Netherlands because he was very good with the disc in his hands. The Belgians begin the game here on offense. Ben Jonkers faking that big flick blade. Ref Jonkers to brother Ben for the score. And he looked so uninterested in this for most of the time, just holding the disc behind his back. He wasn't bothered about it. I think maybe trying to sell the fact that, you know, oh, there's nothing going on downfield. You don't really need to put a force on. Oh, maybe you do. Schiller back in the backfield to Dvorzetsky. Novak underneath Robalewski. Dvorzetsky again, shooting towards the end zone. Asked a lot of the receiver, but Robalewski was equal to it. And the Poles trying to get their energy going here early in the game. Try and build up that head of steam that the Belgians will find tough to stop. Getting a big play like that never hurts in that regard. And you wonder if, when things got a bit stagnant, that maybe wasn't what their call was. thought through in my head. Here's Yonkers with the hammer into Sofiane Bonton for the score. Yonkers getting an early assist to go with his goal. Fakes one overhead the blade and then goes to the other in the hammer. Well, another, I should say. Anyway. Robalewski now for Poland. He's looking deep. All that hammer's got too much on it. You could tell from the second it left his hand. Taking it over the head once, and on the second time he goes for it. It's a grab that's well brought down by the messmaker, but the disc into the end zone is blocked by Jędrzej Nowak. Poland looking deep again. Dworzecki with the score. Sorry, with the assist. Robalewski with the score. It's a beautiful throw, and I think it was on both sides. It's Jakub Kaczmarek in the end grabbing the goal. Bonton with the hammer. Easy as that for the Belgian offense that is really ticking at the moment. Benoit Bean with the goal. Always think about, because I've seen it so many times this weekend and elsewhere, Bonton being just a really good red zone weapon, but he's more than capable outside of that short yardage situations as well. Schiller all the way across the pitch. Underneath now is Novak. High one, oh, it might be tipped, and it is into the hands of Cornel Descan. Just done it again. They've had their battles over the years. Portuguese, not necessarily with Belgium, but there's the hammer down the far side for the score. Bezogne, who's now donning the undershirt underneath his tank top. Big hammer looking towards the back of the end zone. Oh, Demarais didn't get a touch on it, but I think he did enough to put off Mateusz Bonk, who was the intended receiver. De Mesmaker. Oh, flips the grip. Goes back to the more orthodox one. Demarais loses his footing. Puts one to the end zone for Ref Yonkers, 5-2. everything, well, pretty much everything the Belgians seem to be trying right now is working. This one is high. I thought you could tell when it was going up there that there was always the chance that it was going to hit something in the roof. They bounced off one of the curtains in the rafters. That'll give the Belgians the disc pretty much bang on the halfway line. Stall out call here maybe? That felt like a quick 8 seconds. Must have been retracted. Van den Broek. Oh, De Mesmaker left it for someone behind. Turned around for Van den Broek, and Van den Broek just laughed it off. So good to see that they're in good spirits. Here's the blade, they're trying to hit over the top. And they do it well. Kaczmarek, catching it again, no! A little bit low from Dvorzetsky, and it scuttles through the grass. Van den Broek pinging an inside forehand. And looking for another one all the way across the pitch. That's a delicious throw from De Mesmaker. In to Georges Donnet. 6-2 now to Belgium. Looking at the form book, Belgium, you'd have to say, probably were very strong favourites for this game. And so far, that is how it is proving to be. Credit to Poland because, you know, they've not got their heads down. They've got 5 ready to go back out there immediately. They just want to play Frisbee as that pull lands shy of the end zone. Jash bringing it from the brick block. Trying to curl that one to the back. A touch too much on it for Slobiak. Definitely saw what Skowronek was trying. Little push there, ref Jonkers loses his footing. You can see he's okay. Swing to Demarais to the end zone for Descan, 7-2. Been a pretty complete performance here from Belgium, blowing the poles out of the water. That one just snuck past Benjamin Zwart, who is good to see back on the field. After to be taken away by medical staff yesterday. Did say we hoped it was just precautionary, and so it has appeared to be. Demarais trying to bend that one over the top. Sofiane Bontemps thought it was dying too quickly, so he went to try and scoop it with the trailing edge. A very difficult catch that he couldn't execute. There's a deep shot. Looking for Kaczmarek. Bontemps makes amends for not being able to catch the score. And now we'll see the lefty Zwarts powering Belgium's D-line offense. Taking the over the top, then the underneath. Nice little sell by Van den Broek to get that upline space. De Mesmaker. Couple of players, I think, were wary of Bontemps coming towards this near side, and Belgium have been very successful stepping out wide and booming those inside flicks towards the far side of the field. 8-2 now is the score. I don't know if I actually heard that in the stands or whether it's just in my head. But anytime anyone's 8-2 up, there's a little bit in me that says, I wonder if there's any Arsenal fans nearby. That's a really strong grab on the run there. And Bisogne would have been a sensational snag. Jash just lost a little bit too much of him on that occasion. Behin. Fele. Belgians with a chance to Belgians, excuse me, with a chance to break for half. Bean. Slowly dinking and dunking their way down the pitch. Fele to Zwarts for half time. And there is the half-time hooter to signal so as well. Just playing this quickly on the run. Defenders always on the backside. And always good to see Zwarts back involved again, especially after that potentially scary injury yesterday. We're going to take a little bit of a break over half-time. So while you watch these highlight reels, get some water on, stretch off. I know I'm going to do the same back in the booth. And I'll rejoin you in about a minute. Welcome back to PRIENAI here in Lithuania, the European Ultimate Indoor Championships. Open division action all day today from PRIENAI, as well as our pitches in Gavrilva, where you have the mixed division and the women's division over at Costa. And, oh no, the score to start the second half for Belgium rattles out of the hands of Jetje Novak. A little bit of a heartbreaker, that one. Stoppage resolved. Ben Yonkers. Into Bonton. Bonton for the end zone. Just squeezes that past the paws of Kashmarek. And Benoit Spappens makes it 10-2. A reminder that at one point, this game was 2-2. Now 8-10, that's not how maths works, an 8-point run for Belgium, who seem to be coasting their way into the semi-finals at this rate. Mooncatchers trying something a little bit different here in the zone. Because they feel like this is a available weapon for them to reach the later stages of the tournament, or whether it's just about enjoying the holiday. That one, oh, catch it ease, Dan de Marais. Otherwise, that happens. And I thought maybe there was going to be a little bit of discussion about whether or not it was in or out. But Zawad signals the goal, and the 8-point run for Belgium is finished. Poland back on the board, but still in dire straits here. 10-3. The decision to throw that comes off totally justified, it seems. Oh, that might have been tipped on the mark. You see that the little fist pump from Kaczmarek that lets you know that he did get a piece of it. I always wonder why teams do this. No matter how experienced they are, you get the disc on a front cone and everyone feels like they need to be the guys to play hard. So Poland punching in the short field for the break. 10-4. Delays to Ben Jonkers. Belgium looking to punch it in, and that is how you do it. Benoit Spappens into Ben Jonkers to make it 11-4. Indoors just really goes like the clappers, doesn't it? It's frenetic, it's at such a pace that it is blink and you'll miss it stuff. Here's a high one that Poland won't get to. Ref Jonkers picks up. He's not really got any support. Hans van den Broek. Support, but he's able to get the reset off. Fired through. Van den Broek over the top for Jonkers for the score. Cannot afford to give the Belgians too many chances. Because there's not been a point in this game where they have turned it over on more than one occasion. (12-4) to the boys in black. Bizon. Underneath Skowronek. Sees that inside channel well. Here's a big one deep. Oh, it just bounced off the hand of Bartolomeu. Bizon. Can Belgium extend their lead? Ref Jonkers thinks they can, and so does Cornel Descan. Players engaging in a discussion here. Trying to get perspective from the sideline. Accepted foul was the signal. Sometimes when you get the disc close to you, the attacking end zone, you feel you can't go backwards too much and you struggle to get free in the congested space. Demare with a rising stall count, just putting a bit of air underneath it, back to Gaiten Vandenbroek. Foul on the throw potentially here from Demare. It's an accepted stall. This goes back Poland's way. Kaczmarek to Dworzecki. Schiller. Not sure what that was all about. But evidently a foul on the throw. So Spathams checks it back in. Knife over the top, into the hands of Bonson. Vandenbroek. Vandenbroek with a high one for Demare. He just makes it look so effortless, doesn't he? So effortless. One squeezing down the line for Skowronek. Jaś. Looking for the blade to lead Skowronek to the back corner, overshot. Descan to Fele. Ooh, lovely little scuba that towards the break side. Thought Donne could have put that to Jonkers, but instead underneath Demesmaker. Zings that rolling backhand, and then Jonkers just turns and almost dismissively tosses the lefty backhand for the score. Good read there, and there's that lefty flip into the end zone. Dvorzetsky underneath Wroblewski. Schiller in the backfield, swinging across. That one high, but it makes its way through. Wroblewski finds Schiller, and Schiller has it there wide open. (15-5), still a very handy lead here for Belgium that, I'll be honest, you don't really see letting them slip. But I'm sure they'd like to close out the game sooner rather than later. Potentially have a course to celebrate the city. Here's the shot across the pitch for the veteran Spappens. 16-5. Belgium just the 1 point away from victory now. Here's the replay. Jonkers standing tall, just waiting for his moment, and he put it right on the spot. Brought in from the brick mark, immediately scoobering towards the break side. There's a little bit of space there. They want to use it. Kaczmarek. Takes the backhand and then the scuba. This one is spicy. Oh, Dvorzetsky nearly got away with it at the back of the end zone because Novak was behind and tried his utmost to try and tow it in there, but he couldn't. So now, opportunity for Belgium to take and seal the victory. Zwarts, Fowler, Demesmaker with a scorching hammer deep, and celebrating his return to the side after having to leave the venue with an injury yesterday. So players getting ready to do their post-game spirit circle and little slaps and team talks. Belgium just a cut above Poland today, to be honest. 17-5, not necessarily a surprise that they won that by that much either. We're moving over to the other half of the Open Division now. We didn't see either of these teams because they were at the Bush Stockas venue yesterday. So up next is the Netherlands versus Ukraine, and after that we will have for you Sweden against Finland, and you can find that all in the next 3 hours here on Fancied. Not Fancied, what am I doing? My brain is absolute mush. Here on ULTI.TV. and plenty of action still to come. As we mentioned, all the quarterfinals here today, plus some placement games as well, taking us all the way up, including the semi-finals for the bronze medal and final games tomorrow. So for all of us here, just outside Kaunas in Lithuania, for the Zoom TV and ULTI.TV crews, Benji Rees saying we'll see you on the other side.
ULTI.TV.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
fund
our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Right now, he's going to have to bid. Just a football!
Huge layout block. Unbelievable stuff on the front corner of the end zone.
Maybe just that boost of energy they needed.
Huge swing pass and a great grab there from Spear.
The ultimate things in life are free, and we're keeping it that way. Subscribe to keep up with the latest games, tournaments, and community content. Share it with your team and friends, and drop a like to help spread Ultimate to more people. Spread the word, spread the love. ULTI.TV.
Bichon picks up, and they've got a short field. They've got another goal. It's tied up at 12. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here.
Can Lola Dam chase that one down? That is a score for Hartlicker Elferkel. Fantastic run by Julia Lutz.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge.
And we believe that requires knocking down the paywall.
We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch, and we want them to go viral.
When you become a member, you enable us to improve our working relationships with tournament organisers, events and federations.
And you'll help us to produce live stories for Ultimate fans, and to generate new fans with our enhanced content.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts, and we want to bring you coverage on a more consistent basis. We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Ciao ragazzi, support the community.
Let's subscribe ULTI.TV. There's lots of the videos, posting everything. Check it out. They are the best one. Woo!
If you want to grow Ultimate Sports, become a member of ULTI.TV.
Regardez ULTI.TV. Deviens membre d'ULTI.TV et fais grandir ta communauté.
Top ULTI.TV. Följ eroginki med Ultimate vendromene. Si quieres ayudar a ULTI.TV, puedes ser miembro de ULTI.TV.
Everyone, follow ULTI.TV on Instagram, on YouTube. They've got everything.
Best content.
Like their pictures if you love Frisbee, just do it.
We're counting on you.
Bli medlem på ULTI.TV.
Became member
of ULTI.TV.
Mamma mia.
Contribue au développement d'Ultimate avec ULTI.TV.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
We want to grow Ultimate.
We want to grow Ultimate. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We have our signature style 2-camera setup,
with thousands of hours of experience.
And our crew is globally dispersed to facilitate coverage everywhere around the world. We can also scale back our broadcast with just one elevated camera, or scale up with 2 fields, 2 cameras, and 2 commentators on each.
We work with local teams and we all have the same mission, to grow the sport and bring it to new people by providing live coverage and news stories.
Become a member today on our Patreon page.
And fund our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories, ideas and live coverage to the eyes of the ultimate world and beyond.
Nobisco Electric, become a member.
Enjoying the show? Show your support for the live stream and the people making the show. Buy a super chat or super sticker on YouTube directly. Select your donation and type your message to the world. And share. All donations go into directly funding new shows. Buy a super sticker or super chat now. Thank you. We believe mixed is the best for the sport, for the world. That's why we're making a global showcase, starting in Europe, made in Amsterdam. ULTI.TV. ULTI.net.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.